Alrighty guys, it is Quaman here today, also known as Detective Q, and I want to make this quick video for you guys as I've been working on Dragon Ball videos non-stop over the last few days. And this is talking about the Tournament of Power and the actual direction of the Tournament of Power itself. Now, originally, when Dragon Ball Super was talking about this whole Tournament of Power and that there was going to be 80 fighters from, 8 different universes, I said to myself, there's no way that they're going to create 80 different fighters. And I said to myself, there's going to be some incomplete universes where it's only going to be 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 guys who are pretty much going to carry the whole team by themselves. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. And although Universe 4 looks like they're missing members, if you guys remember from spoilers many weeks ago that have been leaked, courtesy of Herms, there are some things that pretty much imply what's going to happen with Universe 4. So those of you who know the leaks, you guys know what it is. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But other than that, guys, there has to be a way that they're going to actually narrow down all of these fighters in the tournament. And I think the two ways that make the most sense would be one of two directions. You have a direction where you make certain universes jokes, because you can't focus on everybody. So I think the thing that makes the most sense is that you literally have like universes that are literally just going to be knocked out immediately. So for example, a lot of people are talking about Universe 10 and how that's like the jabroni universe. So Universe 10 would just easily be wiped out like immediately at the beginning, so you can narrow down the amount of fighters. And then let's say possibly a Universe 2. So let's say you take out Universe 2 and Universe 10, they're the jabronis of the group, and then you just keep going and nitpicking further, and then it gets to the more important ones that we've obviously been seeing all the hype up with Universe 7, Universe 6, Universe 11, and then possibly Universe 3 because of all of their high-powered machines. So then now you have the more important universes or the most intriguing looking universes in there, and that way it's going to be more about the most important teams instead of the most important fighters. That's one way I can see this going down. The other way that makes the most sense to me is that you break this down in terms of actual fighters. So there are going to be casualties on all sides. I understand that people are talking about how if you get knocked out of the World of Void, you pretty much lose, and then they were talking about how you're going to cease to exist. I understand all of this, but in a Tournament of Power, there's no way there aren't going to be casualties. If there's no casualties for Universe 7, that's going to make this tournament a joke. There are going to be casualties. I don't know how they're going to come back, but there are going to be casualties. There have to be, because you can't create tension if everybody is still alive and strong by the end of the tournament. I think that's impossible. So with that said, what you can do now is that you're going to have key fighters from each universe be the survivors. And it's going to be a tournament of everybody has a few remaining fighters left. So all of the 8 universes, there's going to be a key fighter from all of the 8 universes that are left, or 2 or 3 key fighters that are left. And those guys are all going to fight in the end and ultimately determine who is the ultimate victor in this. So I wanted to share my thoughts on this, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's going to be focused strictly on the universes, or you think it's going to be narrowed down to specific fighters from each universe? I personally think that there's no way that they're going to have a full set team alive by the end of this tournament, or around at the end of this tournament. And that's kind of the way I look at it. I think option B makes the most sense. There are going to be a few fighters left from each tournament left, and that's the way I see this going down, because there's no way they can focus on 80 fighters, guys. That's impossible. You can't focus on 80 fighters in 48 minutes. It's not going to happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always said, have a great day, guys, and stay tuned for Monday and Tuesday, where I'm going to give you an in-depth breakdown about episode 96 of Dragon Ball Super, along with a full universal breakdown and reference check for all of the character designs and themes for all of the universes that I will be uploading on Tuesday. Have a great one.